I am back, Matt Shimura, Sports Information Director, being joined by assistant coach Scott Shepperd. Tornadoes earning a split on the second day of this three-game set, winning the first game by a score of 6-2 and coming from behind to do it before dropping game two 5-4. And Coach Shepperd, your general thoughts on the team's performance today?
I thought we were kind of lacking in energy. I don't know necessarily what that was. There's definitely days where you come out to the ballpark and you know that you're going to win, and I feel like our guys are getting that in them, but I still think they were a little unsure of themselves, and it definitely showed in both ball games.
In both ball games, your team was able to fight back, down 2-1 going into the sixth of a 7-inning game. You guys score 5 in the bottom of the sixth, and end up winning by 4. And even in the second game, you were down 4-1 for a good while before scoring 2 in the sixth and 1 in the seventh.
Well, I hats off to our pitching staff right now. Those guys have just absolutely come out and really, really, really pitched tough. Brian Hernandez, coming in both games, no hit, closing it out. Ryan Ullman did a great job. Those guys are keeping us in the ball game, and we made a couple errors today. One of them really hurt, and the defense is keeping us in the ball game. We're still just a little behind swinging the bat.
Yep, and also about that pitching staff, you actually had 14 consecutive scoreless innings going back to that UT Dallas game, starting with Sean Thompson in the ninth, and then going to Jerry Morrison, Pedro Maldonado today, and also who started the pitch, Colin Buchek. So your pitching has really shown its strength.
Those guys have really stepped up big for us, and some of them are still young guys, and we've got some experience with them now, and now they've gained some confidence, and they're really doing their jobs well.
And who were you proud of in terms of offensive production today? Robert Brown did have a double and a triple in the first game, and had another hit in game two.
Well, Robert had some good ABs today. Probably the guy who sticks out most for me was Nolan McCloskey, coming off the bench in that pinch hit situation in game two today. He came out there and got a pitch and drove it right back up the middle for the 2 RBI single. And that gave us the momentum back in that ball game, and we had it until we botched the double play ball. But he's a guy that's worked really, really hard coming off of our JV schedule, and really showed that he can do some good things for us offensively. And he just stepped up there and got the hit when we needed him to. We're really proud with him, with the job that he's doing right now.
You guys are going to be continuing this 8-game homestand, your longest of the season, on Tuesday against Robert Morris of Illinois. I didn't see how they did today. I saw that they lost to Mary Harden Baylor yesterday. What have you started taking a look at them? What do we know about Robert Morris?
We played them last year, a doubleheader on the JV, and they were one of the best teams we saw last year anywhere. The guys, they really swing the bats well, and they pitched it well against us. They had a guy come out, and I think he had us shut out for 7 innings in both games of the doubleheader. And, I know that they're going to be ready to play us, and they're excited to play us. And Coach Kashirski up there, he does a good job with his guys, and they'll be a tough opponent.
What are going
to
be the keys for the Tornadoes? Like I said, next week after that, you'll have Howard Payne, which is technically conference play, with the conference games being only West Division in baseball, softball, as opposed to East Division competition counting towards your conference record in basketball, for those viewers who are a little bit confused about that. What's going to be the keys to go into West Division conference play with some momentum and a win over Robert Morris?
We want to obviously we'd like to go out there and say we know we're going to win that ball game, but like I said, they're a tough club. The thing that we need to somehow regain is our confidence as hitters. We had it at times in Arizona. We had it at times at ETBU, and we just need to get that to be consistent. And once we can get that under our belts and know that we're good hitters and that we're going to be able to go out there and compete all the time, I think we'll have a good club. But right now we're just missing that just barely, and it's showing up.
Coach, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Matt.
We'll see you on Tuesday.
Yep.
That was Assistant Coach Scott